get leads exactly. So first off, here's a little proof to the pudding. Here's a couple ads that I've run so far this year. And I go up and down on how much money I'm spending on them. For example, right now I have a very low budget because of what's going on in the world. There's not a whole lot of people moving, so I'm just not spending as much money on the leads themselves right now. Mainly because I'm also taking some extra time with my family. So I'm not looking to generate a ton of extra business that I can't handle. Here we have two ads that I've run over the course of the year, a Spanish one and an English one. If you speak another language, or if you have someone on your team that speaks another language, I have noticed that other language ads do run cheaper. For example, the average Spanish lead costs $1.27. The average English lead costs $2.64. There's just less competition on the secondary languages for people advertising to those demographics. So I'll show you the ad that I have running. This is the one that's currently active, and I'll show you what kind of who we're targeting, how we're targeting them, what we're saying to them, what kind of images we're using, and things like that. And then I'll show you the English one as well, and then I'll show you how to create it. So here's the Spanish one. It's actually identical to the English one. The pictures I'm using are actually pictures that I own from prior sales of mine. You can either get pictures of homes you own, or if you haven't sold any or you don't like any of the ones you've sold, you can ask for permission from other photographers, or you can use the library of photos that Facebook has. Now with that photo, I took it and I put it into our KW command program where I was able to edit the photo and add this red bar. If you look at other Facebook ads from other agents, you'll see they often use a red in some form or the other, and it's because red drives vision, and people look at it and are more likely to click on it. So I've been experimenting with the red bar across the bottom. I've tried red lines around the outside, a red sales price or for sale sign, or so you can experiment with different things. There's no right or wrong. This is an experimental process that's always evolving. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different photos that are running. They're all different houses, except for 2 of them are actually the same house, just different angles. Some pictures that I found actually convert well. This one is actually my highest converting picture of all time. It's a small home, but it's just a nice looking home. You can't seem to blow it up very easily, at least not in this. I know how to do it. There we go. So if you want to see what the picture is, it's just of a little home. You can see nothing fancy about it, just a cute house, and it happens to drive traffic. I guess people like the way it looks. And then we have my company name. The Facebook company is the Marriott Group at Keller Williams Realty, the big KW. I like that. It's clean. I like the red. Again, red. KW red is a good color. And then, so they see that, and then they also see our primary text. And down here we have the headline and the description. Primary text, headline, description. So for the primary text, I actually have 4 different text options, and the Facebook will help determine which one is working best, and we'll push that one more. I throw in some emojis on a couple of them, and slightly differences in the verbiage, very minor differences. With the headline, you can do what I did here with the headline. I just didn't do it. Same thing with the description. And most importantly, we're doing this as a lead form. The lead form is requiring a name, email, phone number to continue. Facebook already knows everyone's name, email, phone number, so in reality, when they click the Learn More button, their name, email, phone number is automatically populated. They just have to click the next button, and once they do that, we get their name, email, phone number as a lead. So now I will show you the English ad, and then I'll walk you through how to create it. So here is the English ad that I was running. Let's see. You can go to edit. Review. There we go. How come I can't see this? Maybe I can't see it because it's not active. So I'll just walk you through creating one. So let's go to, actually, what? Let's turn it on for a second. And then I should be able to edit it, right? Oops, wrong one. Edit that one. Let's see here. Okay, for starters, you do want to select a special housing category because that will help Facebook determine who to send it to, and also it's the new law. So let's do that. I got a little baby in the background apparently. There we go. Here's the ad. So here is the ad. You'll see images are identical, so the bottom red bar says list of price reduced homes. You'll see this a lot right now in the real estate industry. If you look at other realtors or other real estate companies that are advertising, you'll see this very similar ad. And quite frankly, it's because it performs well. There's a way to look at every ad that everyone is running, and I can show you that in a different video if you're interested in it. If you are, just let me know in the comments down below. And while you're at it, smash that like button and subscribe so I can get a little more engagement and feel better about making all these videos for you guys. So you see this list of price reduced homes. At the top, the verbiage says, attention home buyers, attention home buyers. Don't drive yourself crazy searching all over the city for your new home. We put together a list of price reduced homes for sale in your area. You have emojis, and again, we're letting Facebook figure out which one to advertise. The headline, click learn more or tap learn more. I'm experimenting with those two. Can you afford to miss this opportunity? And we're using the learn more button. We're creating a lead form, and so I'll show you this lead form. If I click create lead form, it'll let me see the options. So the first thing we have is a form type. I do more volume. I do not have an intro. I turn off the intro. The questions we use are name, email, and phone number. Bam. After you've done that, the privacy policy you'll have to get from your company. Just find the privacy policy. Keller Williams has one. I can just put the link in. And the thank you screen, I put my website. Although recently I changed it to my app link. So we have a brand new artificial intelligence consumer app that just came out last month. So I've been putting that as the link because people are often on their phone anyway. So now they click the link and it goes to download the new app, which is attached to me. So if they download it, I see they downloaded it. I see all their whatever homes they look at. So it's just an extra lead essentially. It'll come in as a lead, and they'll show up as downloaded my app, and I can see their interaction on the app, so I can see what they're actually looking for. So if they aren't responding to my response as I get them on a lead, I'll know kind of what the criteria is, so I can put them up on a drip campaign and be like, hey, this new home that hits your, and more likely to convert them. So let's look at actually creating that. Now that we have looked at some of my past ads, let's create a new one. So let's discard the drafts. And let's create a new ad. How do we do this? Create, there it is. So this is the section most people will see. You're starting from here. Yes, this is a special ad category, housing. We're gonna go down here to lead generation. And I'm gonna name this one, whatever you wanna name it, I'm just gonna name it YouTube. Daily budget, $100 is a bit much. I would say $5 to $10 is probably a good amount to start with. If you can, I wouldn't spend a whole lot more than 10 because I think Facebook will take advantage of you and just steal your money. I've noticed sometimes I had a really good ad running and I'd crank the spend up and they would just steal my money. So kind of shady if you ask me, but all of a sudden you crank your number up and your cost per lead goes up with it. So it's like, something's not quite right. So we're going to create a new audience. All we're going to do, so you don't have a whole lot of options when you're doing housing because it's just the way things are. So what you can do is narrow down the location a little bit. So I'm in South Lake, Texas. There we go. And 15 miles is the minimum. So there you go. That's as close as a radius as you can get. This is who we're going to advertise to. So pick your area. What you can do is show more options and go to languages. This will help you out a little bit. This is where I was talking about Spanish versus English. But this is an English ad, so we're going to English. And that will actually cut down the people a little bit. Detailed target marketing. We can edit this and add some demographics. Some of my favorite ones to add are Zillow. essentially all the big portals that people might be using if they're looking to buy or sell a home. Let's see, Redfin. Did y'all hear that Redfin just furloughed almost half their employees? Sucks for those guys. I should reach out to them, see if they want to join Keller Williams, where we are actually lowering our costs. We stopped charging rent to our employees that are that have private suites for a little while. We're offering some cool packages for agents that want to switch over. Whole nother topic. Let's see what we got here. We're also one of the few that are not publicly traded in the stock market. And the stock market, it's not doing too great right now, unless you're day trading. Let's see what we got. Realtor.com. What else is there out there? The other thing you do is mortgage. Maybe someone's interested in a mortgage loan. There you go. So now we're down to a little under 700,000 people. What you'll find is that Facebook will actually narrow that down way more for you without you really knowing about it. And that's fine. You just let them run their algorithm. Some people actually recommend not putting any of this stuff in here and letting Facebook figure it out. So I did a test with these 4 interests and then no interests. And with these interests, my cost per lead was lower. So I recommend doing that. So that's it. Continue. Let's see what we got here. Now we have our images to choose from. So we want to do a single image or video, and we're going to add images. Now I already have my images uploaded. I'm not going to go into how to upload images. That's fairly simple. You can see I have a bunch of these already loaded in here. And so just take the ones you want to use and however many you want. I think it allows you 7 or 6. So we got 6 of them in here. So this one's got a little red sale tag on it. You can see I've experimented with some different red things in the past. So good to continue. So now it's going to populate all these. You can go through and crop them. Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes it doesn't seem to. It's automatically crop if you want it to. And then, so primary text, attention, home buyers. This is where you can get creative. Don't go crazy searching all over town for your next home. You can see I'm an amazing speller and typer. I'm not going to type this all out, waste time. Headline, list of price reduced homes. This is where you get creative. Kind of do whatever you want. Don't miss this opportunity. And then we're going to do learn more. Learn more. What else we got here? Now we want to create a new form because you never created one before. I showed you that just a second ago, so I won't go into it in detail. I just create the form here, rename it, finish it. Okay. And then when I hit confirm, it's actually going to start the ad. And there you go. That's it. That's all you have to do. Pretty simple concept. The next hardest part is getting the leads themselves. One thing that frustrated me at first was that Facebook does not email you when you get a new lead. If you get a new lead, you don't get any notification about it. So in order to find it, if you're not connected to any other CRM or anything that pulls in your leads automatically, then you actually need to go to your page. So let's go to my page. I'll show you where to find it. You have to do this manually. Huge pain in the butt, right? So I highly recommend you connect your leads to a CRM of some sort. So what connects to them? Follow Up Boss connects to them. KW Command connects to them if you create the ad through KW Command. The other thing that connects to it that I'm currently using is something called Smart Alto. Smart Alto is a company that will text these leads for you with a real person. They'll text them for like 6 months until they respond. I use that because, quite frankly, these leads are crap. I mean, what do you expect for $1 or $2? If they were great leads, I'd be like a bajillionaire because I'll get a ton of them. But they're crap leads, and so you have to text them and text them and text them until you get one that responds or is a good lead. So here, publishing tools, click that, and then when this populates, We're going to go down to, where is it? Lead form, ads, form library. No, that's not it. Is that it? Form library? Yeah, there it is. Form library. And you'll see leads and you can download them. So that's where you download them. So you can download the new leads, download by date range. No notification about it. You just got to download them. You can see all the past ads I've run with leads, quite a few of them, right? But anyway, that's how you do it. Let me know if you have any questions or if I can help explain anything any better. And as always, please subscribe and smash that like